Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. Welcome back to the full walkthrough in the Crew 2. It's part 9, and it's about to get ready to go for having a good street race and drift events down to Las Vegas. And I hope I'll be ready to be excited for having a good run out there. So I hope this is different. You might have some different layouts for every 2 activities. But this is might need to do a lot of good work for earning up with some more bucks and followers will be needed to be stacking up until I'll be reaching up onto the star level. So first up, I'll be racing down onto the strip south, but this is going to be having 13,500 bucks and 1,800 followers. Will be going in onto the normal difficulty. So let's just gonna go down to Las Vegas and have a good run.
This is hallowed ground you're driving on. Right here is where Teal, the champion, made his bones. If you win here, it's damn certain you're going to attract his attention.
I'll be one good agreed because this is going to be a perfect race for having a good run to be in the south. So I hope this is going to be pretty good for having a good clear condition. So I hope everybody will be excited to have a good time for having a most excited street race. But I hope I could probably have a lot of good focus to reach up onto first place for having a good finish line at the podium. Okay, let's go for it. And I hope I can probably do my best. Okay, looks like things are about to get a little bit bumpy here. Smashing up the objects, we probably had to take a lot of cleanup work. Okay, here comes the jump. The Dodge Spotter is in the lead. Gonna have to put my Mustang to be in first place. There you go. Gonna have to take that shortcut. Alright, that's the ticket. Bummer. Cannot believe it that this race is going to be pretty good and having a good clean run. End of the first lap. Now here comes lap number 2. Gonna make that good overtake. Okay, slow down. Okay, once again, dropping down onto second place. Gonna have to take a little bit more second time to use the nitrous again. Gonna slip past underneath the airplane onto the hangar. Okay, I bet this is where the shortcut is going to make a good advantage. Okay, gonna go in and tap that finish line. Will be 100% complete. Pure driving. Now this is going to be pretty good for a MotoPass daily. Awesome. 2 loops dropping out, and this is going to be pretty good. Man, this is going to be pretty awesome whenever I have to race around in Las Vegas. Okay, maybe this one might have to get some photo ops whenever I might need some souvenirs. Okay, looks like this one might have to switch it over to the map. I bet I could probably have to go again to be at the same spot, so I bet the strip south is only the first one that I have already complete. Now this one I had to go over for the next one is going to be at the north. Just gonna have to set a waypoint, and this one might have to get prepared. This one might have a good normal driving for now on. That is the easy way for having a good quick destination, folks.
Tio Marquez is the champ, and there's a reason. The guy is one with his car. He knows it upside down and inside out. He's perfectly attuned to his ride, making him practically unbeatable. Notice I said practical.
Well, he may be a pretty good street racer champ in America. I bet that I could probably have to take him on since I raced with him since Los Angeles, so I hope I could probably have to get down to the starting grid. I bet I could be crowd ready.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go for it. Las Vegas Street Race number 2 is on the way. Okay, just gonna take that good ramp. And here's the second one. Oh yes, that was a one good jump. First place is in the lead.
Now I know I was right to pick you.
Yep, I was born whenever I had to try to overcome, try to make a good way to have a good skills of a capability. Now, racing on the north is definitely might be pretty different when racing on to the south. I bet I could probably have to catch up onto that opponent with a Ferrari. Okay, just gonna smash up some objects. Just gonna have to clear out. Almost there. Just gonna have to slow down and pull the brake. Putting up some nitrous. Almost there, folks. Lap number 2 for the final lap is on its way, but this one might have to keep me in. Come on. I hope my Mustang can probably have to keep up with its own pace. Stay on it. I hope this one might have to go for another wave. Gonna have to keep defending onto my rightful spot. Okay, just gonna take that turn. I bet it was Tito who really wants to overtake my lead. Gonna have to defend it. Come on. This is gonna have to take a lot of good speed and handling turns, but this one might have a good mobility. Final stretch incoming. Oh yeah, first place for UTRS to be taking on for a top 3 finish. Now that is going to be pretty awesome out there. But on second thoughts, it was the Ferrari who is actually to be in second place. Man, that is so awesome for having a good run. But I hope I could probably have to switch over to my Mazda RX-7 for having a good grip. Alright. Looks like this is definitely might be pretty good to get started. But now, street racing in Las Vegas is done. Now it's time to get ready to do some more drifting. I bet I could probably have to switch it on over to the map, so I just already know the destination. Okay, looks like this is going to be pretty good to go on over to West Commercial for having a drift. But this is definitely might have a good recommend to be at 115. So I'm currently at 139, but this is definitely might have a lot of good grip and speed handling. So I bet this one might have to set a waypoint to be going on over. But this one might take a few miles until having an estimated time arrival. Okay, go and wrap him up. Okay, got everything a much better response. But I thought it was definitely might have a little bit lag still. Smooth skills for having some smooth drift. Okay, here's the parking garage. Just gonna have to get myself ready. I hope I'm...
Well, the only city in the world where you're flying for a drift race, and the first thing you see when you step off the plane is a slot machine.
I totally saw a pizza place first.
Hero,
Yeah.
shut up.
Come on. Hero loves to have a good, excited moment. Just give him some credit. I mean, he's just really hard, awesome guy in the US. Well, anyway, I'm just really wanted to get started for having a good drift run. So here I go, and let's get it on. People of Las Vegas gonna see some good drifting skills out there, viewers. Let's do with some endurance handling. Ah man. Well, talk about having a little embarrassing. But anyway, it's gonna have to take a lot of good backup skills. Oh man, just gonna have to get down to it. Oh yes, a slalom course. That was definitely might be pretty good. Come on, gonna have to keep it up. 15's a pretty tough objective. There we go. Just gonna make that good curve. There you go. Looks like this is definitely might be pretty good.
And down goes Tio, or at least his record.
Yeah, I could probably keep making some more records. Always making a lot of good drifts. 3 seconds remaining. Gonna slow down. Perfect. 24,184 points. Good thing my RX-7 probably might need some upgrades, so looks like this is gonna get some more followers. Okay, 2 green loops to be collected. Now, let's just gonna go back onto the parking garage, onto the same spot. Just gonna have to go on over for the next Las Vegas event for drifting. It's gonna be on the West Commercial Bushmira event. But this is definitely might be pretty good onto the layout, so I hope this one might have to go for a little quick travel. Drifting is definitely might be pretty awesome around in America, so I hope this one might have a lot of good entertainment for everyone. JDM cars, pretty good and excited style with some liveries. So I hope I could probably have to do a lot of good effort for having some good drifting motivation.
3,
But eventually,
2,
JDM cars are definitely might be
1.
pretty happy to be having a good time in Las Vegas. So I hope I could probably have to get started. Main objective to get.
watching you wreck.
Oh man, this feels not gonna be happy about this. So I have to make sure to do my best to have some good drifting motivation. Okay. We need to keep trying. Okay. Point making progress is now going on. Okay, one cent to be tapping in. Points going to increase. Okay, watch out for some objects. That is the most toughest weakness for drift. Okay, slow down might be making the coasters clear. Come on, just gonna need 5,000 more to go. There you go. Looks like this is definitely might have some good drifting groove. Oh man, almost there because I'm about to hit 50,000. Ah man, so far so close. So looks like I just finally got 49,875 points, but this is gonna might need a lot of good work out there, viewers. It's gonna give me some more followers and some more currency. So Blue Loot was now just gonna might need some good upgrades.
You've been doing some serious street racing. The island of the victims. Feels good, doesn't it? I know it does. I won a few races back in my day. But remember, if losing's a good test for friendship, so is winning. I'm not saying it'll happen to you, but I learned how fast things can go south. Learn it the hard way.
Well, I do my best for having a good drift, Latrell. Always gonna make up until becoming a most perfect drifter in America. Now, looks like this one I had to get ready for drift event number 3. So, looks like this is gonna have to going on for the next one. So, 2 down. Looks like this one I had to go for one more go. So, West Commercial is definitely might be having a 2 checklist to be completed. So, I bet it is all good for now on. So, I'll be ready to go for having one more event. We'll be taking on with a Harley-Davidson Red Rock Run. But this is definitely might have a vehicle loan will be included. So this one I had to set up a waypoint. So this is going to have to take a lot of good quarter mile to get there. Just going to have to take a while to load. Okay. But this is going to be pretty good possible to take a good quick trip. Just going to have to drive our ways over to the event. Okay, there you go. Destination arrived.
This is a chance to go cross-country on a Harley 2017 Street Glide Special. Vegas to Yosemite. Get ready to race other Harley fans. Teal's got nothing to do with this one. It's just a chance to go all easy rider for the win.
So this event is definitely might be pretty well exclusive by using the Harley-Davidson motorcycle. But get ready because this is going to be a one-make event for having a good road trip. I hope this is going to be pretty awesome whenever I have to get this motorcycle.
1.
Pretty awesome for having a 2017 model. Now this is a pretty good awesome head start for having a good run. But I bet this is different. You might have a good chance to take a good look at the interior view. Wow, it looks like this is going to be pretty good, awesome to have a good riding opportunity. I hope I could probably have to take a good distance run for having a drag run. Just gonna pack up with some nitrous. Okay, first checkpoint clear. Now going in to take the left turn. But this game was actually pretty fun to be well enjoyed to be using with motorcycles. But I cannot believe it that this is going to be a pretty good ride to be used by Harley-Davidson. To all Harley-Davidson fans out there, but this is a pretty good, awesome motorcycle to be taking a good journey trip all across America. But this is going to have to take a good formation exercise for having a good travel distance onto the road for having a highway trip. I might be sure because this is going to be a pretty good, awesome 2017 model to be taking a well-cruised trip. But it is different. You might be pretty well for having a good road trip. But I mean, this race is a road trip because I'll be well happy to take a good ride for having a good first place to be in the lead. Just going to have to expand the radar, see how the racers are doing. Well, looks like this is going to be pretty well distanced. Just going to have to take a little bit more time to be cruising around and relax. 13.714 seconds behind. Well, I bet this is going to be a pretty good time to be taking a good travel. Leaving from Las Vegas and now headed on over to the Bonneville Salt Flats. Have to put some more nitrous boost up. Oh man, I didn't see that coming. Better expect to take the off ramp. Well, minor detail. Looks like this is where we're gonna have to change up to a different route. Okay, looks like separately might have a good road trip leaving from Las Vegas to going over to Yosemite. But I cannot say that this race is going to be pretty long for having a good journey. Just going to have to put some more boost up. Okay, just gonna have to pull the brake. Just gonna have to stay in this lane. Okay, looks like 35% on the progression. Okay, looks like currently living on in the Mountain State. Okay, just gonna have to take that right turn. Checkpoint clear. Okay, there you go. Just gonna have to stay in this route. Only 60% remaining. Man, no matter how many opponents who can actually try to keep up with me, they just really want to stay in a good cruising formation. Well, it's only just a race. Every one-make race always gonna have to make a good road trip or having a good challenge. Okay, just gonna have to go for a little hill climb. 25.321 seconds behind on the green mark check. Okay, all I can saw a deer pass by. Now entering the west coast of High Sierra Mountain. Wow, looks like that was a nice, beautiful nature around here. Having a lot of good trees to be driving around. Well, the trees definitely might be pretty nice to be having some good nature around. Just gonna have to take that one lane for having a good cruising journey. Checkpoint clear. Okay, just gonna have to stay in it. It definitely might be going well. Okay, looks like 17.249 seconds behind. I bet I could probably have to keep focusing on to the trip. Checkpoint clear. Going into the bridge. Man, it's getting dark out there. I hope I could probably have to change the headlights. On second thought, bet rain comes. Well, looks like this is going to be pretty fun out there in Las Vegas for having a street race and drift event. But two of them is definitely might be pretty well good. But I can't say because I might be able to go again to be in a different difficulty. So I hope I could probably have to go hard until whenever I have to go 8. 3 types of difficulty in the Crew 2 is definitely to have a lot of good skills if you're good enough. But it takes a lot of good potential upgrades for any car, but this one might need to take a lot of good work for having some skills for activities and mostly some different events in different locations in America. But heck, this is definitely might be pretty awesome with motorcycles to be cruising around for having a good road trip. Okay folks, looks like this is going to get a little bit more closer out there. Only 30% on the progression down to go. Just going to have to take the left turn. Okay, several opponents are still cruising around. I bet things are doing normal. Well, I hope the rain will be stopped soon, so this is going to be having a one good, happy, normal weather time for having a clear sky. Just gonna have to keep going. Only 25% to go. Okay, looks like coming back onto the partly cloudy. I bet this is going to be having 35% chance of rain during this race. But it also depends to be traveling around for any condition. But it is definitely might be pretty good dynamic effect. Alright, going down the hill. Guess no pedestrian cars coming by, but this is definitely might have a good clear road. Another checkpoint down. Looks like this is going to get a little bit more cruising onto the downhill to be sloping in. Okay, just going to pack up with some boost. Here comes the next corner. It's going to slow down and have that good right formation. Wow, 51 seconds behind. I cannot believe it. How fast can I go? But this is definitely might be a pretty good, excellent trip. Opponents can actually keep up with me. But I hope I could probably have to go again for having a most highest difficulty whenever I can. Only later on in the future, until the journey will be complete. Okay, another checkpoint clear. Okay, this is going to get a little bit more steep onto that curve in the road. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to arrive in Yosemite in only about 6% remaining. Another checkpoint is on its way. Cleared, and here comes the finish line. Wow. Looks like this is going to be pretty good out there for having a nice good tree to be driving around. See? And there it is. Finish line has finally arrived. Wow. I cannot believe it. It also takes 12 minutes and 47 seconds to get to Yosemite on time. Oh man, that was a lot of loot. I could probably take some. Pretty good. Oh man, that was the rear bumper was now added. Super sweet. Body kit was definitely might be pretty well included. So that was a pretty good, awesome road trip, you guys. But I cannot believe it that this is going to be a pretty good cruise around by having a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Was definitely might be pretty good for having a one-make race. So now I'm switching back to my Mazda RX-7, so this is going to be a pretty good time for having some more practice on drifting. But what can I say? America probably might have a title battle in the Crew 2, but looks like this is definitely might already got one. Just going to have to take a lot of good practice on every turn, so this one is definitely... Okay, on second thoughts, well, maybe a player was actually wants to join in. But anyway, I'll be ready to wrap this up because this is definitely might be pretty good for having a road trip. Okay, let's just gonna switch back to the map and then... But this is gonna be a pretty good layout to be having a good trip on Las Vegas, but, well... Certainly that the red mark says definitely might be taking a lineup flow to be shown in. But this is definitely might be pretty awesome for having a good one make to be driving around in the Red Rock Run. So I bet this is definitely might have to go on over for part 10 in the next walkthrough. Alright folks, I hope you really enjoyed watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. You can follow me on Instagram, GTPlanet, and Deviant Art whenever you want. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time to continue the journey in the Crew 2, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.